Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good day, wherever you are, because time zones are weird, man. Um, I hope you're doing well. We are gonna play another game of Wesnoth today. Another game in the tournament. We are. Let's see. This is round four, which means there have been three rounds so far. 0-2, 1 and 3, 0-2. We've won one game out of seven so far, but that's okay. We're having fun. We're learning. It's gonna be a good time. Our opponent today is Galifax, um, European time zone. They have a Wesnoth ELO of around 1900. We have a Wesnoth ELO of around 1400. So they've been around a while. They're a little better than us, but that's okay. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna learn. It's gonna be a great time. Um, I am now officially. Oh no! Okay, I'm just getting a call. Hang on. I will be right back. All right, folks. Sorry about that. I was about to get into the drama that I've been dealing with getting groceries delivered, but that was I was supposed to have deliveries delivered to me Monday night, but they never arrived, and so they were going to be redelivered to me today. But then a bag was left off of my redelivery, so I was trying to sort that out. Anyway, we're back. I might get another call during the stream, and I'm gonna have to take that and deal with that. But other than that, we're here to play Wesnoth, right? So we should probably get into that. Yeah, I'm gonna really quickly check audio on Twitch just to see if the music's actually coming through or if I need to change sources there. And then we'll get into it. So I appreciate everyone being patient right here. I'm going to turn off the actual Wesnoth music, turn on the sound of my stream. That sure sounds like you don't have Wesnoth music. So let's switch audio sources and try this again. And now I have to wait 5 minutes to see if that worked. But hopefully it will. Yeah, awesome. Let's get into it. And I should ping the good folks on Discord, and let them know that I am live now. We'll join that. We'll go random for now. Still learning all the different factions. Don't want to commit to any one. Oh. All right, so we will re-roll if we get Onus. I don't know that I've played on Onus, so I don't know any map well right now, so I'm totally good. I will say the one thing that is really nice about the Wesnoth community is that the folks who are active do really want to talk and communicate with each other, and there's a desire to help out the community. It's just not. It's kind of scattered, you know. And I talked about this in my last stream, so I'm not going to get into it too much. But I was chatting with Galifax as we were scheduling this, and actually before we were paired against each other, and they offered to do an exposition match at some point, which would be super cool. Okay. I don't actually know which map this is. But here we are. We are playing Undead. We've been Undead a couple of times before. This map's kind of small. We're going to want to be set up in such a way that we can make a good first night attack. So let's see here. I think I have played this map. I think this was the one practice match that I ended up playing. Oh, this is the practice match that I ended up playing that was... we didn't select the right era. Okay. sure to mute my own stream again. Let's go ahead. Start with probably 2 adepts here. Let's go 1 over here to grab that village. And then 1 down here to grab this village. Yeah, we can see it, we can't get it. I'm gonna want a bat for scouting. And then let's go 2 skeletons off the bat. Off the bat, after the bat. That was intentional. It wasn't. And do we go all in? Yeah, let's try getting a ghost here. And then we can actually use our leader to grab another village and help get our economy going. Yeah, this is gonna be interesting. This is gonna be really interesting. Okay, I'm gonna check in on my audio again to see if I ended up fixing it or if we're gonna be no audio, no game music this time. So we'll turn off the real game music. There is no game music. Awesome! That is what I love to see. I love it. Why does this happen? I don't understand. I just don't get it. This probably didn't change anything, but maybe. We have a couple of options here. They're both 5. I'm actually going to do Ghost over here because Ghost has better movement. So it'll be able to catch up to the front lines of our army faster. I think it's going to take a hot second for us to see our opponent. Although, speaking of that, I should probably... Okay, still nothing. And then we will grab this village as well. And call it there. That was an easy turn. Oh, who'd we see? Loyalists. Okay, undead versus loyalists. That's going to be interesting. Okay. It's afternoon. Couple spearmans. I would really rather not be attacked this turn. At least with by the horseman on my mage. I would like to avoid that. So we'll go here and drop back. I lied. We're not going to drop back. Back and die. Cool. Okay, that looks good to me. Name any dark adept you want, Jim. All right, we're going to throw Jim on the right side here. Thank you for redeeming the channel points notice, my dude. Horseman doing a scout over there. All right, I'm going to do something really quickly. Try and fix this audio thing here. Or work around it, rather. So my hope is that you can actually hear this. I just looked up the soundtrack on YouTube and we're playing it that way. So maybe that worked. I will find out in 5 minutes. Just as a quick marker for me so that I can actually see when I get to... Oh, I guess I can see. We turned to evening. So I will keep an eye on that. All right, got a soldier over there, or a spearman over there, rather. Not quite in a position to push through right now. But I should be able to do that next turn. Similarly over here. That should be all of his units, just from a gold management perspective. Yeah, because we're quick over here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got a couple of options on where that's going to go. We might try and use the bat to just sort of jump back around and steal some villages behind his lines. This first attack is going to be a hit and run, and then we will try and really push in second night. So we're going to bank a bunch of our gold now. Also, good to see. Notice my dude. Good to see you in chat. I saw Desmartist's chat earlier. I assume he's already taken off, but there's always the VOD. Oh. Oh, I am still waking up. But that's okay. I hope everybody else is... What day is today? Wednesday? I hope everybody else's Wednesday is going well. And this marks the start of a comeback. My goal going into the tournament had been to get 2 round wins. So go 2 and 4. There are only 6 rounds. We need to start winning a round, is what I'm saying. We're getting close to the end here. Technically, we could lose this round and still win the next 2 rounds and get to the result that I was hoping for, but it's not looking promising. Yep. He's going to prevent the bat from stealing the village by dropping his horseman back down. Which is a good idea. Especially since no matter where that horseman is, he's going to be able to charge my Dark Adept. But I still just going to push this. There's relatively little choice in the matter. I think against Loyalists, probably Skeletons are pretty reasonable. Reasonable choices. That's not great. Let's put the bat more central. Got a Cav, and he is playing a Javelineer. So my instinct, obviously, is to put the Dark Adept in the forest, because it's going to be better defense. But then there's the Cavalryman, which is not great. I could switch targets and go for the Cavalryman, but I want to take the village. 39. I think we can with what we've got. Yeah, especially if we do that. 15. So that's not going to do it. It's going to have to be the skeleton. Hit twice. Come on. Be a little bit more than... Oh, no. Hey, Jandrix Cubel. Thank you for the resub for 2 months. I appreciate that. All right, we at least got the kill there. I'm going to wait one more turn before I start recruiting, I think. Or maybe even 2 turns. We'll see. We're not going to try and actually take and keep the village. We're gonna take the unit and then start to pull back this next turn. We couldn't quite get there on this side. That's all right. But we're going to be a little bit more disciplined this time around. Yeah, I think we're going to want more skeletons. That's my sense of the Loyalists versus Undead matchup. Music is either too quiet or not playing. Cool. So for OBS is just being a dingus is what I'm hearing here. So we're gonna switch again. And maybe this one works. I don't understand this. That's not ideal per se. We've gotten trapped in a way that I would have liked to have not gotten trapped because I wanted to retreat this turn. Which is definitely less than ideal. But it means old baddie here can steal a village. Nah, that's not great. That's not great. Okay. Failed first attack. Super swingy, huh? Yeah, it certainly feels like it. No, I'm not going to take that attack. We're just going to pull back. We're having trouble pulling back. By 2 could do 20 damage, but then I can't get everyone on that. And I'd like to save this ghost. 9 by 3. It's reasonable. Or we focus in on this calv. But then we're stuck here. 6 by 3, 9, 10 by 2, 20, 38. We can't actually kill him unless we use the ghost. $37, but 12 by 2 now. Well, it's the only unit that we can all hit. So I think I am going to go for the cav. 6 by 3, and then 4 by 3. Nope. It's not worth it anymore. There's no chance. So... Cool. Gonna do that. How am I feeling? Can I wait one more turn? What villages do I have to defend? I have to defend that one. And I have to defend this one. Let's start recruiting now. Skeleton archer, skeleton archer. And then next turn we'll grab some more units. Maybe we get 3 this turn. No, let's hold off. Try and keep banking a little bit. This is a cool map. I don't recognize it. Seems to have up-down symmetry rather than diagonal symmetry like most maps. Actually, maybe it's left-right symmetry. I mean, it seems like it's sort of the same as other maps. I think it's got that diagonal symmetry because you got the 2 over here and the 1 and the 2 and the 1. I've got a swamp village and a normal village. He's got a swamp village and a normal village. It's definitely got symmetry. It's definitely balanced. What kind of art do I like? That's a question. I'm trying to think if that came from something. I mean, I am... When people say art, generally your first association is like visual art, paintings, pictures, that kind of thing. That's not necessarily my jam. I think it's pretty cool. I can definitely appreciate a good artist, a good drawer, a good painter, a good animator, a good digital artist, all those for sure. I really like art that tells a story in a linear fashion. So not so much the painting that's open to interpretation about what's going on, but more so like a play, a movie, a book, a podcast, a TV show. That kind of thing is more what I prefer in my art. Ah, he got lucky. Did the thing. But that at least slowed him down on the left side there. Right side's not looking so hot. What I need to do here is split away from the house to make it just a little bit more awkward for him to chase down my troops. (5-3) against 4-3. I don't want to risk anything here. That went so very poorly for me. We're not having great luck this game. I could push down, take the village, and then die. Because we know there's a fencer, a lancer, or a horseman, and a spearman, and then another spearman. I don't think you necessarily want to charge a skeleton, though. I think that's kind of awkward. I think I just want to let him have it and start to get reinforcements in place. And speaking of reinforcements, let's get some more skeletons. but also a Dark Adept because they are really good. I'm actually going to pull all the way back to the village just so I can get the 4 hit points of damage healed off of me. Okay, I think at this point I can do another audio check. Still nothing. Okay, I don't know what's up with the audio, guys. I'm sorry about that. I might need to reinstall OBS to try and figure out what's going on there. Looks like there's just not going to be audio. Which I really don't understand. That's quite frustrating because the audio is one of the best things about this game. Hey, Floorman, what's up? How you doing? Just posting that so you know that this is a 5-minute delay. It is going quite well, as you will find out in 5 minutes. Good to see you in chat. We're gonna lose this game, but it's good to see you in chat. What are you up to these days, Floorman? How's your Wednesday treating you? I hope your armies aren't dying. Ooh, love me some cinnamon rolls. I'm wondering if on this right side here, we'll see if he's able to push. I'm wondering if we give ground over here. We've only got 2 units, and if we focus left side instead. I'm going to go with another skeleton right side. Hey, extrapolation. Chat is popping off. Everybody's here. Yeah, the sword did feel nice on defense. Hit back a lot. Which is why I'm thinking skeletons is the way to go on this map. Let's pull over here, though. Jim rises once again if he is still alive. You got it. Ghosty friend died. No one is surprised by that. Rises once again. Wait, I can do this? I demand Gwimli. Which unit? Any unit. Alright. Alright. Fair enough. Fair enough. This skeleton... No, this skeleton archer is now Gwimli. Mic issues were just on your end. Okay, that's good to hear. I'm gonna... Yeah! I need to, like, do a test stream some night and just be like, hey, let's play with audio. Someone watch my stream and tell me what's going on. Because this is frustrating. Okay. Now we are a little bit threatened. But maybe not as bad as I thought. Losing is always an option. Yep, I mean, it's probably what's going to happen. Not having sight on units is rough. Skeleton time, Day of the Walking Dead. I mean, yeah, you're not good. Yeah, Galafax, you are correct. That's because I don't think you're good against skeletons. I'm gonna grab a bat because I can't see anything, and that feels important. Let's see how this has been going. I mean, not great, right? We're seriously down in the kills. And we have not dealt a lot of damage, and we've taken more damage than we would expect to have taken. So overall, we have been a little bit unlucky, and that has led to us losing units. And we'll just have to see what happens if he pushes or if he holds. It's afternoon, so I wouldn't expect him to push at this point. And what's rough about this is that's going to mean we're not in a great position to take advantage of nighttime when it comes. There's this sort of dead zone right here. Lots of people in chat. It's a good day. It's a really good day. It's a good day to die. Although, I mean, we're undead, so does that, like, is that possible? Are we allowed to? I was meaning my sword. You have a sword? I need to go back and read chat. Ah, that sword feels nice. Oh, you have a sword. That's exciting and different. Congrats. What kind of sword you got? I've got a friend who... Actually, I've got a couple different friends who have done various amounts of sword training. Either classical fencing or, like, stage combat sword stuff. Yeah, good stuff. So I know a little tiny bit about swords. Not a lot, but a little tiny bit. And I have definitely perused blacksmiths at, like, Renaissance festivals and stuff like that, because that's just cool. All right, he's not gonna do it. And he's taking the center highland. Making this pretty difficult. Because most of my units are left side, but his injured units are right side, so I want to push right side. But I'm also already on the back foot. But I can't just lose the knight. Let's see if we can pull off a cautious push. So if we pull down... Audio stream, probably a good idea, or even a stream that just isn't a tourney game. Yeah, I know. Oh. I definitely agree. So look out for a bonus stream from me at some point, hopefully. Could take the castle. I can push down to here, but that doesn't do me a whole lot of good. If I use the bat there, then I think I can pull the Dark Adept down as well. And maybe we can make something work here. If I'm here and also here. Let's try. So we're going here. If I pull the bat in one. Then it's just the horseman I gotta worry about. The only safe move is like way back here, which is not great. And I can't get to good terrain. So we just move. And I'm going to choose here. On this side, we're going to take this little section. Let's see what happens over there. Ghosts haven't been great to me. So probably I don't want another ghost. Can I protect a Dark Adept? I don't think I can protect another Dark Adept. I think right side, as silly as it seems, I think right side gets another skeleton. And we call it there. No worries, extrapolation. I saw what you were doing, and I appreciate that. So, oh yeah, we got a mod in chat now. Extrapolation is our first mod. So, careful, they will ban you. Yeah, it's my mod sword. Yeah, extrapolation will strike you down with their sword. You heard it here first. Yeah, because mods have the sword next to their name. Yeah, yep. Good shit. Now, what do we say, chat, when we're losing? We say we're winning the upkeep game. So that's what's going on right now. We're not losing. We're just winning the upkeep game. And he's going to make this difficult for us. What do we do here? Can I make this happen? No. I don't think we can make this happen, chat. I think we're back to banking. And now he's getting mages. The expensive but natural enemy of skeletons. Yeah, that would not go well. Not at this time of day. Well, I mean, this time of day is totally fine, but we're going to get caught and trapped. And then by the time day comes around, we won't be able to retreat. So Gallifex is good at countering a push, but hasn't been aggressive yet. So maybe we just sit back and force them to be aggressive. and see if we can capitalize off of a positioning mistake that they make when they're the aggressors. Not super hopeful on that front. But let's count units also. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on our side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 at least, possibly more on their side. So we are really actually winning the upkeep game. And if they're not going to be aggressive, then that's the game we want to win. You know, honestly, if that horseman... Is that okay? I'm thinking if that horseman does this attack, right? Can we pinch him? Probably. The only issue would be if this fencer comes around here and this spearman goes there, then we've lost this skeleton. And all we have is the archer and this skeleton to pinch the horseman. I don't think that's likely, though. Like, I don't think you make this play and also pinch over here, because you have no backup. I think we're just gonna chill. Just see what we can make work here. Yeah. That's exactly right. I'm not gonna try the same thing that failed last time. Because you very effectively countered it, so I'm not gonna do that again. Winning the upkeep game is my new favorite expression. It's a good one. It's how I pretend to myself that I'm not actually losing when I am definitely losing. And against a player who is very good at defending, but that I haven't seen evidence that they're good at attacking, it's actually a game that I want to win. Because likely that means that the game will go longer unless they switch up their strategy. Obviously, they can switch up their strategy. I did. So now we just have to wait and see. Horsey does a scout, moving units left, but not really doing anything. I'm not about to push. And you're not really in a situation to push me from what I can see. Now let's make sure that that's true. think I'm seeing 11 units now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 that I can see now. But let's see how many can actually get anywhere. Okay, so it looks like they can surround this skeleton and probably kill him. So that would be this spearman, this fencer, this spearman, and the horseman. Or put 2 on that skeleton, put 2 on this skeleton. That's probably what happens here. People are clearly interested in their game. I guess you get more observers on Twitch. Let's see. Is it time to retreat now? I think it is. It's time to pull back. We can't get pinched on the right side, so I'm fine holding that position for right now. Gonna pop this skeleton over to this forest so he can kind of go either way. I want to see if I'm missing anyone. Right side, doesn't look like it. And now we pull back. And let's try and keep banking for a little bit. Luckily, I think our folks are still alive. Jim rises once again. And somewhere over here, we've got Gwynley. So that's pretty cool. I thought doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results was the definition of sanity. I'm not a psychologist. I don't know what sanity is. I don't know what sanity is. I've never seen sanity. So many spearmen versus undead. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there. I'm gonna be honest. That doesn't seem like the best play. Full Armand, of course, referencing that being a common definition of insanity for anyone in chat who might not be in on the joke. I mean, I see what's happening here. You're pushing left side. And you're doing so pretty effectively. You're a short one observer on Twitch, but I'll watch it later. That's what I like to hear. And I unmuted stream. Good job, James. Let's not do that. God, I cannot spell. Why did I put a question? You know what, brain? We need to slow down a second and do the thing. And what thing is that, you might ask? Well, probably giving ground. Because that fencer is really annoying. And I'm glad that Galifax, when you watch this, I'm glad that you find me entertaining, because that's really, obviously I'm not good at this game, so I'm glad that at least I'm entertaining. Okay, so we're gonna, yeah, because we can get pinched really easily. Our skeleton archer can get pinched. Do we abandon the village, or do we just pull back to the forest? Let's delay shroud updates and check this. So I go here. Now what happens? Now our skeleton gets pinched. Can't leave. Is that okay? And can we counter push right during the day? Or is that just way too greedy? I can prevent getting pinched if I throw this skeleton here. Delay shroud updates are still on. So if we go here and here, who is it? It's a spearman and a cavalryman. Oh no, it's 3 they can get there. It's a spearman, cavalryman, and a horseman. Hang on, let me try a couple other positions here. What if we are here instead? Now this skeleton gets pinched. The skeleton gets pinched hard. I don't think we want to do that. What if I pull back with the adept? Five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can help out on the right side, not so much on the left. Hang on, where can you go? What if I hop over here then? We can only be attacked by one. I mean, if it's a horseman, that's not great. But I think we can make that work. Now let's grab an archer. And I think I am going to be greedy. I think we're going to try and counter push. Is that stupid? So what's going to happen here? So they could pinch this skeleton pretty easily. So let's try to not let the pinch happen. We can still get pinched, but now we're in a better position, I think. Okay, let's update that shroud. I'm happy with those moves. Still recruiting. Mage right side is not great. If I had known that, I may not have pushed. This is why we scout first, folks. That's why we scout first. What was that thing where the numbers came up? So if you press S, that's the game statistics. You can also get to this menu by going to Menu and Statistics. And that tells you statistically the most likely amount of damage you should... with the attacks that you took, what is statistically the most likely amount of damage that you would have dealt? And then as a percentage of that, how much did you actually deal? So we did 118 out of what's called the expectation value of 133.9. Obviously, 133.9 is not a number that you can actually achieve because you can't do 0.9% of a damage point, but that is the sort of average amount of damage we should have done. Should have is a tough word. And then same thing for taken. We run the same stats, but on our opponent's attacks, how much should we have taken and how much did we actually take? So from this menu, you can see that we have been dealt more damage than was likely, and we have inflicted less damage than was likely. And then it also tells us how many troops we've lost, how many troops we have killed, and how much gold was spent recruiting those troops. So it's sort of a good way of seeing our position, whether we're ahead, behind, that kind of thing. And we are behind, as it turns out. Our first night did not go well. Our opponent was very good at cutting us off. But this counter push right has conflicted his troops and split them. Now, I may have counter pushed in a way that leaves me open, which I didn't necessarily want to do. Because now to prevent these guys from doing bad things, I have to run back. That's going to be interesting. Also, they keep killing my bat. I want my bat to live. I want to see what's going on. Why am I down to... Okay, so I recruited here. Yeah, that counter push was greedy. Because it left a big hole right here. And he's taking advantage of that, shifting over right, going to push up that way. And now the carefully constructed defense over here doesn't really matter. So that was not ideal. Probably just sticking in this area prevents that sort of a transition and is also reasonably defensible. So that's probably where I should have kept my units. And now he's getting ready to pinch again. And he's got a mage. A mage that I can't get to because of zone of control. We might have to give ground much more aggressively over here. On this side, I feel the need to protect that village, or at the very least protect my right flank from the two horsemen cutting through here. So I think I pull back with my archer. Not sure what to do with this skeleton. This skeleton has very limited options. We're probably moving back one and taking attacks. Let's see what that looks like. Yeah, pull back. I think I'm going to pull back to here. Wow, just can't spell. Midly, mildly unlucky is what I was going for there. What do we do here? If we pull back... Yeah. 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So no way to get to that village anyway, so I don't necessarily need to retreat to that village per se. Let's pop back to here. Yeah. Yep. Let's cut. Let's cut here. Yeah, that seems safe enough. And I'll get one more skeleton here. And maybe another skeleton over here. Okay, it's morning. I probably want to zero out my gold in the afternoon, because they're going to take these two villages and I have to take them back at night. Yeah, that's a dead skeleton. And that's unfortunate because now this skeleton's also dead because it's going to get pinched. Yeah. Just go, what, here to pinch that skeleton? And then the mage kills him next turn. That's interesting. I'm not sure why you would risk your horseman like that. Like, I would just pinch and wait till next turn. You got mages coming over this way. Streams at 900p. OBS, what are you doing? Huh. It sure is. It's being downscaled a little bit. That's not a setting I can change on the fly. Yeah, I do have a leader that's hard to kill. Can we do anything fun? No. No fun allowed. Three, 4-3, 4-3. This is probably our best attack. My guy. Yeah, I don't actually agree that spearman was a better attack. I guess you're saying it's lower, but I had a worse percent chance to hit on the spearman in the forest. So at least that's my thought process right now. We can take a look at that again later. Let's pop over there. Do I want to do any repositioning left side? Or am I pretty happy with that? I'm pretty happy with that. Right side is weak. What about that archer? No, that's fine. Okay, and we're going to 0 our gold this turn. So let's get an archer over here. An adept. I guess we're not going to quite 0 it because another 8 next turn. It's not going to be 8. We're going to lose that village. So 6 drops us to 14. We can get another archer next turn. That's fine. Yeah, so Galifax's point is that I should have gone for the unit that is closer to leveling up. Still needs two full kills to level up. It's going to get one here, pretty obviously. But I've got another chance at dealing with that. And I had a much better chance to hit on the cav. I guess I do less damage against a cav. So maybe the spearman was just a better target. Hey, we take that. That is absolutely going to get shielded, but really you're going to charge. I guess you wanted the experience, which makes sense because that's also another one that's close to leveling. There we go. But that cost you a bunch of units to do that. You've still only taken one village. I'm very down. I'm down 100 gold worth of units. It's afternoon. I'm player 1, so it's going to be evening next. I'm going straight in for that spearman. Despite very much losing troops, okay, he's just going to disappear, which he can do. Okay, what do we do? I can't pinch anyone. Whoa, that's not what I wanted to do. I'm again not in a great position to push back. But at the same time, I think I'm going to. Out of the necessity of I have to make something happen. Otherwise, I'm just going to be slowly killed over the course of the next 5 to 10 turns. So he's shown himself to be a capable attacker. Can't quite just abandon that side. So we'll go here. Figure out what we're doing here. We did that. I mean, we get pinched, but they don't want to do that. That's a bad idea. Yeah, I think I'm fine with that. They're just going to melt away. I don't know. Digital Coyote, I don't think... Galifax is not mocking me. I didn't read it like that. I think he's generally just trying to give me advice, which I do appreciate. That's not bad. 7-3, 21, 6-3, 18, 21 plus 18 times 60%. We have to get lucky to make that kill work. So what we do, if we do 14, and it's an 8-3 magical back. It's not great. 6-3 is 18 plus 7-3. 21 again, that's 30, 38, 39. If we miss one sword, but hit everything else, that works. And that's sort of the same situation we're in with the mage. Attacking the spearman doesn't get us much. We're just not as likely to hit. I do need to get these mages out of here. But if I do that, then I leave it open for them to push up, take the village. They've got a number of units here. I think I'll push down with the skeleton, take this attack, and leave the archer where he is. Just mark some damage. Just based on how this castle is built, I always want to recruit this side and I always want to push left, which means inversely he wants to push right. I'm going to grab just another skeleton. Do I try and use my leader? Or is that a terrible idea? I'm not sure. Just not sure. Ugh. That might have been a little too aggressive. It is still evening. There's a way where he can throw this mage in a position to kill this skeleton and still have the skeleton pinched so that the mage can't get attacked. Mage is doing, what, 8x3 against skeletons? You can probably mark enough damage on that. No, just pulling back. Okay. Fair play, fair play. Gonna make life very difficult for me, though, as I try and make things happen. Oh, we want to update the shroud. We're timing this wrong somehow. We needed to do this a turn earlier. Can't get a pinch on him. I do a hell of a lot of damage, though. Let's try and get lucky. Okay. No good getting lucky. see. If anyone is going to mock you, it'll be me, with the full support of me. Great, thanks. Love you, chat. Good job. I expect nothing less. I expect nothing less. This isn't happening. We're pulling back. We're not really doing anything over here. I'm not recruiting this turn, I don't think. I don't think a bat really helps me. Yeah, okay. Now the temptation is to double down. I mean, we are here. Just full send it. Or we pull back and try and get better at positioning next turn. Or next cycle, rather. I feel like we are no longer winning the economy game. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There are units that we can't see, I'm sure. He's just going to give me the village. He's daring me to overextend. You know what? I'm going to. I'm overextending. But only right there. I will not be overextending left side. Or right side, rather. Yeah, he's still recruiting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There's got to be more. I think we let this pinch happen, if it does happen, and we punish him over there. Okay. Uh, name a unit. Bonesy. You got it. Who should we name Bonesy? That's Gwimli. You just became Bonesy. So to your earlier point, are we still winning the economy game? I think so, but I also think it doesn't matter. Like, it never really mattered, right? We certainly were losing it when we had lost a village, despite the fact that we were probably still winning the upkeep game. I think we're still winning the upkeep game. He is consistently continuing to recruit, and we are definitely taking breaks from that. But now we've taken a village for a turn. So I don't know. 10 minutes ago, I felt like we were no longer winning the econ game. Yeah, okay, fair enough. I think we're sort of tied on the econ game. I think we're losing at the real game. And I don't think that's controversial to say. That doesn't help me anymore. And we're also... What's really hurting us is that he's been able to keep experience on units. We've also only killed one of his units in that very first push, the first night. Wall of spearmen. With mages behind. Yeah. And then a couple of spearmen that can will shoot their crossbow, or will throw a spear at the skeleton. His leaders come out to play. It's now dawn. And we run the fuck away. Can we make anything happen over here? It's just impossible to hit these guys. So despite our good damage, I think the answer is probably no. I could be cheeky. I could take this village and then lose my unit for doing it. But that doesn't really help us. It's going to take them a turn to get back over, so really this is a 4v4 right now. Maybe that's fine. Yeah, you know what? Let's see what we can do. Cool, cool. Okay. We want to not get pinched here. Delay shroud. How do I do that? We can still get pinched. So I do that. Oops. That stops us from being pinched. Gwimli is not dead yet. Gwimli is living the dream, surviving and thriving. And we'll end up pulling back from here pretty quick. But I'm gonna be annoying. Yes, so Digital Coyote Floorman redeemed some channel points to name this skeleton archer, Gwimli. And we have Jim rises once again. And somewhere over here we've got Bonesies. Bonesy. Oh, skeletons don't come with names. Oh, that's fun. I didn't realize that. That makes sense, I guess. He just pulled an unknown corpse from the ground. Nice. I will take that. Right now, this seems like a risky play, but I know that this whole line is going to push forward past the leader, so there's no chance of us sneaking out a leader kill here. Yeah, sure, whatever. Gonna trap there? Okay. Oh, thank you, extrapolation. That is some A+ memery right there. Let's get that out. Let's get that on screen. Look at that. Someone's dying. Who's dying? I missed it. Ah. That skeleton's dead. Let's not kid ourselves. This spearman goes up and kills him. I want to cut back over here though. This is A+. A+ right here. That's beautiful. Quick little pinch there. I don't think I can just run away anymore. Don't think that's an option. I think we're at Hail Mary stage. Come on. Please. No! Tragic. Truly tragic. That is unfortunate. Pull back slightly there. He will get a hero's funeral. Great. Okay. How about over here? Oh, hang on, guys. I gotta take this phone call. We're gonna take a quick break. Be right back. Sorry about that. Working out phone calls and, you know, trying to get groceries delivered. Oh, we have units to name. All right, let's get this done. Who needs what? All right, we need the real gym and at gym official. I'm gonna guess that those should be dark adepts. We've already got one gym, so we're gonna rename you the real gym. At gym official, I'm gonna wait on that one until I get another dark adept, which I imagine is coming soon. We get a Timmy. Love a good Timmy. You get to be Timmy. Okay, let's get back at it, shall we? We were trying to figure out what to do on the left side here. And I was considering... Got delay shroud on, right? So I was considering doing this to kill the spearman, to get 2 skeletons on this mage, and hopefully kill the mage. What are we looking at? 8x2 Max 32 damage on that. So that's not going to actually happen. You're only allowed to name the fleshy character's gym, be it a walking corpse or dark adept. Understood. This is still the first game to smartest. We are still here. We're not doing so hot, but we're still here. Okay. What are we doing then? Are we just pulling back and leaving the skeleton to die? Is that what's happening here? Might be what's happening here. Because these guys, this is resilient, which is why we... well played on our opponent's side. Can we still give ground? I think we can still give ground here. How about this instead? Instead of using our adepts. That's worse. That doesn't help us. This is a max of 16 damage per unit. This is max of 15 damage per unit. Which incarnation of Jim is alive? 10th? 16th? Who really knows at this point? I have lost count, that's for sure. I'm still thinking about this, guys. I'm sorry about that. Okay, let's pull it back. Let's let them have the day, and we will have the night. Impressive as his creator, I'm proud. Yes. As well you should be. Jim has served us well. Jim has also died many times, but Jim has served us well in death. Let's get another archer. Another normal skeleton. And another dark adept. Sure, why not? We have a Jim to name. How dumb was that? Haha, not at all. I am intelligent. Wait, if this guy dies. I think I'm fine. Let's run that back. Let's go to there instead. That's fine. Okay. Couple of new observers. For those of you just joining us, here are the game statistics. We are losing. We are losing. Yeah, that makes sense. As does that. Boy, it'd be nice to deal some damage, wouldn't it? Yeah, there we go. Oh, okay, still not leveled up. Okay, all right. Death comes to us all! That would absolutely be my mantra if I was a necromancer. Death comes to us all. I love how immediately when you started letting chat name units, the meme on Jim was born. Yeah. Jim will be with us forever now in this channel. Gwimly and Jim, always present. Gwimly, however, is a throwback that may not make it with the new audience members that we've got here. Can we get a Lloyd on this board? We can absolutely get a Lloyd on this board, Jam and Toast. Let's go. This archer seems like a Lloyd to me, don't you think? Not this one, because this archer's gonna die. Oh no, it's Gwimly! Ah! Gwimly might not be long for this world, chat. Floorman, if you're still watching, Gimli might not be long for this world. There is a disclaimer on the name unit thing, at least I think there is, that says that I do not guarantee their survival. I make no promises. That is a promise that I did not make. I just want to kill a mage. But ooh. Ooh. Maybe I can. 5 on you. Nah. 10 by 3, 70%. They're so strong. I hate it. The best defense is a good offense? Something like that? Let's go with that. Rip. Come on. Come on. Please. Yeah, there we go. We were holding out a lot better than I thought we would be at this point. Oh, same. I totally agree with that. We shouldn't be here right now. But somehow, we are. It's the fucking mages that are the problem. Which, like, makes sense. They're supposed to be the problem. For undead. And they can move to here. That's the mages. So our support is going to be geared around here. Damage is this? It's fire damage. Might get some ghouls here. They at least have some resistance to fire. Unlike a skeleton, which is vulnerable to fire. Oh, my dude. How's it going? Six. This archer's not having a good day. Can I turn it into a good day? I don't think there's a rescue effort that works here. I think we end up just getting hurt more. Yeah, our opponent is not very aggressive. Okay. Let's grab a ghoul. Let's see what we can do with that. I need to go back and watch the Dead Water streams still, so I'll get the Gwimli memes eventually. So we just clutched a lot. Wasn't Gwimli... No. Gwimli is from the first streams. Gwimli is from Heir to the Throne. Guabo is from Dead Waters. It's okay, Gwimli always dies. Yeah, Floorman's not wrong here. Pulling back. Pushing up. Bold. But probably correct. Let's be real. Like, you cannot let that archer live. Yep. Oh, forgot about you. Aha! You played yourself. Not really. Like, this is just, it's still just dead. The smartest coming in clutch with the details. Ooh, Hitman Ike. Sorry about that. Didn't get the level up on that kill. I wonder why. This game of cat and mouse is annoying. Gonna be totally honest here. Because Gallifex is the cat and I am the mouse in this situation. I could attack my unit into the mage because I would prefer the experience to go to the mage instead of any of the other units. So there's no level up that happens here. Or I just shoot him a bunch, but from mushrooms? Seems irresponsible. Let's die. Perfect. $14 gold is another skeleton archer. I'm gonna leave it alone. I might try a ghost next turn. Try and get a handle on how good they are against loyalists. I know you guys can't hear it, but I'm gonna turn the music back on. For me, at least. And he snuck away like a snake. All right, Jim. My guy. Gotta get these kills. Let's get a ghost. That last one will undo. Keep you healing. Not gonna be pretty once you get all those level 2 units. Yeah, no, it's really not. See how dangerous this is. But Jerry always beat Tom, so if you're playing cat and mouse, you've got a good chance. That implies that I am as smart as Jerry. Or that my opponent is as dumb as Tom. I think neither of those things are true. But I appreciate the sentiment. That cav has to retreat, right? I mean, I suppose he could... What, you try to get the charge off? (14/2). Maybe you do 28 damage. I'm still very much alive. 5/3, another 15. Still alive. You can't kill me. Yeah, that's right. And he's fine giving up ground because he is continuing to win most of the combat encounters. This is just... embarrassing. Just embarrassing. And, you know, over the course of a long game, it's averaging out the damage that we're doing. I need to kill some of these guys that are about to level up. The question becomes how. I can go Archer, Archer, but that's going to be 7/3 at 50%, 7/3 at 50%, so we can expect to do about 21 damage, which is done enough to kill. Or I do Dark Adept, and Dark Adept, that's going to kill. We need to hit 3 out of 4 on a 70%. Or Dark Adept and Archer? What's Dark Adept and Archer? So that's... hopefully we hit both of these. So now we've dealt 24 out of 35. We need to hit 11 more damage, so it needs to be 2 out of 3 on a 50%, which is risky. I think it's just double Adept. As much as I would love to use them to get rid of the fencers, we just need to deal with the experienced units. You are resilient, so you go far. Also, don't delay. Give me a chance to reconsider. Hut! Like that. Is this a risk worth taking? We are so behind right now. I just don't think it is. I think it's better to go south and try and shield off from this baloney. Holy shit. Fuck it. In for a penny, in for a pound. Are you fucking kidding me? Another hero is born. Yeah, that's some bullshit. Oh, man. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Alright. We'll play out the next 2 turns, then concede. Yeah. This is not winnable. Well, chat, we had a good run. We didn't really. Things just didn't go our way almost immediately. But I think we have some things to learn about positioning from the way that first night went, because we allowed ourselves to be put in positions where we could be pinched, surrounded, however you want to say it, and then we couldn't pull back the way we wanted to. And that cost us a lot of early momentum. And we held on better than I think any of us, including myself, expected to. So that was pretty good. But we still need to master those first 6 or 7 turns. Name a unit boned. You got it. Who on this board is boned? It can't be Lloyd. I think it's you. You are boned. Why are you not getting level ups? I don't understand. That should have gone to the spearmen or the horsemen or the cavalrymen. Like, any of these units could have gotten that kill. That could have killed. That could have killed. That could have killed. Why the mage? I'm confused. Even this spearman could have killed. Bonafide. Running out of units. Running out of units. Timmy was a named unit. Gwimli's a named unit. Boned is a named unit. I think we can do a bonafide up here. Yeah. That's not how you spelled that. I know what you think is going to happen here, and I think you're right. That makes sense. Like, this spearman only needs one more attack to level up, and I cannot do 31 damage to it in one turn. Just can't. On one attack, rather. Best I can do is 24. Granted, 24 is a lot, but it is not enough. Also, with Dawn coming, I can't do 24 anymore. Uh-huh. I'll take it. Say, surely someone get in there. That's gonna be a Lancer, right? A Knight, yeah. Not Lancer, Knight. This is the unit I was thinking about, but not the name that I was thinking about. $61 frickin' hit points. Bony Bonnet. Bony Bonnet? Bony Bonnet. Digital Coyote. We don't really have skeletons anymore for me to name. Spoiler. So this ghost gets to be Bony Bonnet? Sure. Bonnie Bonnet. Uh-huh, I see. You met Bonnie Bonnet. Okay, I'll redo that. Cool game. Why? 70% chance to hit. Nah. That's it. That's all she wrote. Is Gwimli not? I think Gwimli died a while ago. Do we still have Gwimli? Boned. Timmy. Oh, Gwimli is still alive. Gwimli is in fact still alive. Look at that. Gwimli is still alive, friends. Gwimli is still alive. Okay, but we'll pop over to which screen? This screen. Which one? Where is it? This one. Aha! I know how this works. That was fun. Just messaging Galifax to say good game. Just gonna check a thing. Looks like we have some clips from Dismartist in the Discord. Thank you for that. That's a fun time. Okay, so I should probably. Okay, you know what? We're coming back. We're coming back. Because Galifax is going to talk strategy. I do have to run relatively quickly here, but let's hear this. I noticed you improved scouting. That is vital. It's like legal cheating. I totally agree with that. My thoughts, of course, are mostly that I should have positioned better during the first night assault to prevent being surrounded. Yep. Galifax agrees. That makes sense to me. And then eventually I stopped scouting sort of once it became clear that it didn't really matter where I looked. I was always going to be incredibly outnumbered. And so the value of a scout goes down when you are very ahead of the game and very behind in the game, at least in my opinion so far. Don't spread with early rush. You need to make sure you kill off a village defender or there's no point in trying. Fair enough. So I did sort of keep all of my troops. I used some team labels during game, which I should have done for every mistake he did. Awesome. So we'll be able to check the replay for that. Focus on one point and support that attack as long as you can sustain it. Fair enough. So that makes sense. So we made a big picture error in splitting troops. and then we made a mechanical error in how we positioned our units that allowed them to be surrounded and then taken out as the day-night cycle changed. Not too much, just some minor things still worth seeing. Fair enough. Should at least threaten something. Okay. Yeah, I'll want to check that turn again, I think, because they're just... In the moment, there didn't seem to be anything I could do. But he has a good point in that if I at least threatened something, then that keeps him back a turn. And he was able to push his initiative up further. Bat Stealing Village should have been my first team label. Not worth it if you lose more over it than you gain. So his point there is that we lost a 13 gold unit to gain 2 gold. And to steal 2 gold from his income. And we didn't actually gain the 2 gold because he recovered the village before our turn. So all we did was steal 2 gold from him. Yeah, that makes sense. Skellies are good. They'll go more heavy on the archers and 1 to 2 magic units for the safe hits. Okay, so I concentrated a little bit too much on the actual skeletons, and I should have gone a little bit heavier on archers. I can see that. Bats are for scouting and hunting. And hunting badly hurt retreating enemy units. Yeah, okay. Scouting is so important. Definitely agree. And I feel like we had a better handle on that this game. We sort of always knew what was what. Until the game no longer really mattered. Bat centered here and having quick trait is gold. Yeah, I can definitely see that. That was also a mistake because I sent that bat far down left side. And I don't remember. Oh, because I had anticipated trying to steal this village, and that should have never happened. Instead of coming down left here, that bat should have stayed center. Keep visuals on everything. The worst part about baking is cleaning up before and after. Absolutely agree. I think the cleanup after is worse than the cleanup before, personally. Because before, at least you have energy. You're like, I'm going to make this baked good. It's going to be awesome. And then afterwards, you're like, I just spent so long baking. Leave me alone. You also need 1 to 2 ghosts, even if there are mages. For defense, a ghoul. If there are not too many mages, can help as well. Main thing with Undead or Lawful is to have initiative and momentum at the right time. Yes, and I think we never had that. I think that is something that was really difficult for us to maintain. And Galifax did a really good job keeping momentum at the right times. And I called that out, that one turn where I was like, this This whole move and prep to move needed to have happened a full turn earlier because we just didn't have the initiative to push forward far enough. So you know time of day changes after player 2 ends his turn. At dusk, you need to be close and as strongly supported to opponent as possible. You won't be able to attack him at first watch. Exactly. And we ran into that issue a lot. I need to take... Yeah, I think we're going to take a closer look at time of day in the next game. Oh, also, I should update the record. Yeah, in defense, purely defensive unit, I get 1 sometimes. So that's on the ghoul. Okay. Oops, we're only down 1. This is good stuff. This is good stuff. If you're strong enough, an opponent does an attack. Okay, you lose units, but he will be in your reach at your best time of day. Right. And he was very good at avoiding being in my reach at my best time of day. And it's hard to surround units as player 1. Because if I try and surround a unit in the afternoon, he has afternoon to try and break free. If I try and surround units at dusk, he's already gone because he left during the afternoon. Fair enough. You've gone too far this time, Gallifex. No, this is actually really good. This is really good stuff. In general, look at the map, count hexes for efficient village grabbing, but not too many scouts. Around 2 is fine. And make sure to send tank units to the most exposed village where you'd expect the first attack. Yeah. So this is a map that I hadn't played on before. Yeah, tank, high HP. Yep, got that. So we were sort of trying to analyze the map as we went, and that hurt us also. So maybe the play with undead in sort of this position is to... The rush was good. I gambled a bit with it. You might have killed that right spearman. Yeah, we had some bad luck in places. That prevented that. So maybe on this map, we push down left side, leave a ghoul right side on this village first night. So my question here, just in case it's not legible on the stream, is so I think that what Galifax has said to us is really helpful. They've answered most of our questions as we went. I asked if a ghoul in this village, the 2110 village, and then rushing down left side would be a good opening for undead on this map. Let's see what they say. Ghoul in 7-11 and rush for 21-19. Interesting. So the exact opposite. So ghoul this side, rush down the right side. Yeah, okay, that I buy that because it's easy to get across, easy to push up, get across, hold here. Because we saw that I was able to do that pretty easily on this side. Because you can sort of get a really nice defensive position right here and be threatening this village. Okay, yeah, no, I buy that. As player 2, I go for 7-11. It's the easiest to attack as well. Fair enough. Fair enough. On your right side, there's too much terrain to form a solid defense. Oh, okay. Let's pop back to the studio. That is going to do it for today. Next stream should be Friday morning. No, afternoon. Let me check. $11 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Central. Gonna be a good time. We'll be playing game 2 against Galifax. We've learned a lot as we went, and we will try to keep learning every game we play, and just see what happens. Okay, thanks for sticking with me. We'll probably run a raid as we go out. It looks like Serge Jaeger is live playing Valheim right now, which is a really neat survival game. So probably raid him, hang out in his chat for a little while, spread some positivity. But I am going to run some ads on the way out first, so I would appreciate you sticking around through those. Just helps me support the channel, helps me keep doing this stuff. There will not be a second game right away, Heidi Roll, but I think by the time that will be obvious by the time you get here. This is a best of 3 tournament structure, so we will play 2 out of 3 for every match. We'll get to the second game in a little bit. Okay, thank you all for hanging out with me. This has been fun, and I will catch you all in a couple of days for the next game. All right, bye, friends.